Happy New Year, ladies and gents. I always love the fresh start and new beginnings that January brings. I don't know, things just seem lighter somehow. I hope that they do for you too. Last year was tough and we all learned about grit. I want to congratulate our Mission Viejo sellers on a New Year's Eve closing. We almost didn't make it in time because there was an appraiser flub. No, it wasn't a low appraisal. It was actually the wrong appraiser. Apparently, some lenders will identify over and under $1 million appraisers. Since this property was listed below $1 million but closed above it, the wrong appraiser got scheduled and we had to hustle and do a do-over quick style. I always joke that I could write a book on 100 ways to delay an escrow because there are so many little details involved in every transaction. It's important you select a professional who can help jump through the hoops when you buy or sell real estate. Things we would never expect to pop up just do. Another interesting thing about this listing was our price debate. I advised my clients to list at $999,000 and they thought that was too much. They wanted to close by end of year, so we agreed on a $975 price tag. There was a nearby closing at just $930, but there were also plenty of nearby comps to support a $1 million listing too. In the end, after 4 days, we got an offer at $1,015,000 and the property appraised at value. Of course, just to be safe, we countered the buyers to remove the appraisal contingency because they wrote such a high offer, which is very typical of our current market. I'm telling you this story for two reasons. First, I want you to know the benefit of listing at a price that appears to be a good deal and that joy of selling quickly for a higher price. Second is because this deal could have went much differently with another agent who is not familiar with the area. For example, the closest comp was the one I mentioned at $930,000, and another agent may have suggested a list price in the $930 to $950K range, in essence leaving $50,000 on the table. There were also comps in a gated community nearby that were selling for upwards of $1.1 million, and another agent may have made the mistake of suggesting a price too high, causing the property to sit on the market and disappointment for the sellers. Still, another agent may not have taken the time to send the appraiser, in this case appraisers, a detailed email listing out the nuances of the nearest comps in the area, and then the property might have appraised under value. As all of us know, agents and appraisers are not allowed to collaborate on pricing, but we can explain our position to make sure a busy appraiser has an understanding of the area. A good agent never assumes, and they provide relevant details to the appraiser before or at the time of the appraisal. Did you know that appraisers don't usually consider gated communities comps to non-gated communities, or that they won't usually consider comps in another city, even if it's right across the street? Most sellers do not know that, and not every real estate agent knows that either. I had to learn it by attending a lunch and learn that featured an appraiser. You can find out more about that on blog.askangie.com. I also learned that appraisers view properties differently than view homes, and that they'll make many more adjustments for views than they would normal homes. It's important to select an agent who's confident in the area and can help you arrive at the right price to sell in your timeline. One thing a tough year does bring out is the professionals versus the beginners. I'm so pleased to say I had the blessing of working with many professionals in almost all my deals last year, and they do make a difference. My year was less stressful because of these agents. Your closings were smoother because of these agents. There are a lot of great realtors out there, but there are even more subpar. So be careful, do research, and choose wisely. If the agent you're considering just says yes to everything that you suggest, you may be dealing with a people pleaser instead of a property seller. I try to be both, but sometimes I have to get real with you guys in order to help you accomplish your goals. I hope you take some time to set your intentions for your 2021 path this week. Remember, if you don't design your life, someone else will. If I can help you with any real estate matters, know I'm just a call, text, or a message away. Happy New Year, you guys. Let's make it a great one.